Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's May Money. How are you guys all doing? I just wanted to do a quick video recap over about the 100 season 7 episode 1, the premiere episode, and also just kind of give you a little backstory on the experience that I had uploading the dang video. So if you watch my reaction video, you'll see that it came out today instead of yesterday when I had it already. YouTube blocked me twice, so I had to delete, go back, edit it, got blocked again, and then edited it again. And then finally, on my third round, great, I was all good to go. And I spilled something on my keyboard. So, yes, my soul kind of broke into a million pieces. Um, so I just kind of like had to let my computer dry out and all this. And I got up really early in the morning and the video had been saved. So I just uploaded it to YouTube as fast as I could and then turned off my computer. And so I'm done. So this reaction or review recap will be filmed on my phone. And unfortunately, I won't have all the bells and whistles that I usually do, like my intro. So yeah, let's get into the 100 season 7 episode 1 review. Okay, so I as you all know, I've mentioned this before, I didn't know what to think about, from the trailer what this season was going to really be about. It wasn't very informative in any way. About like the storyline or any sort of plot or anything that we were going to really experience in the show. So I just had no idea what to expect. The lack of Bellamy in the trailer also was kind of worrying to me. I didn't know where that was going either. So I still don't. But, and so yes, the trailer left me pretty unenthused. It was probably by far the worst trailer that I've seen. I haven't seen season 1's trailer, if they even had one, or season 2. I think I saw season 3's trailer, but I don't really remember it. But I did see season 4, 5, and 6, and I thought that they were all phenomenal. Especially, I liked season 4's trailer with that song. What is that song? Blood in the Cut. I like that song a lot. So that was like, I think, one of my favorite trailers for sure. That being said, the season 7 trailer I felt was super just kind of convoluted and messy for the final season of the 100. So that just kind of left me feeling a little nervous about where we were going to go moving forward with the season and the final season. But I'm back on board. The just watching the episode got me intrigued and excited to see the journey that all the characters are going to, go on. I know that there's a lot that was kind of unpacked or kind of like given to us. I feel like in a really big box, like that needs to be unpacked during the season, basically. So we started off with Bellamy kind of like hovering off, which was really strange. I did not expect that. And I was just like, what? And it was really funny kind of how he got carted off. It kind of reminded me of, I don't know if this, like, any of you all thought this, but it reminded me of the first Harry Potter movie when Voldemort, like, was, like, not in full form yet. And he was, like, drinking unicorn blood and he kind of, like kind of floated off. Kind of reminded me of that. So not it was just funny to see like that. I don't know if you guys thought that. Anyway, but so Bellamy gets carted off by some invisible entity and we have no idea what that is. And I was like, that's weird. Knowing the 100, I knew it wasn't anything too like demonic. And in the back of my head, I was like, it must be some sort of like cloaking shield technology that somebody has. But, who knows where they go with this. The anomaly is it's an anomaly. So we had that. And then, the whole Hope Echo and Gabriel thing, I think, was probably the strongest part of the episode for me. I really enjoyed just kind of watching them, you know, get introduced to these new people and Hope coming through and not remembering anything and finding a thing that says trust Bellamy. And she's like, who's Bellamy? I guess I should trust him, for whatever reason. And, that gives me hope that Bellamy will have a bigger part to play later on in the season, just because he seems to be like. But another thing I was thinking is like, how are you trust Bellamy? Well, Bellamy just got carted off to the anomaly, so won't he meet up with you guys in the anomaly? So why? I don't know. Maybe whoever put that note in her arm, like, wasn't expecting him to like go through the anomaly. If he even went through the anomaly, we really don't know. Um, I mean, that's what I think happened. Let me know what you thought about that down below in the comments. Because did he go through the anomaly or not? I think he did from what I gathered of it. Anywho, but I did like that. I hope that he does have a pretty big part to play when it comes to going through to the anomaly and with Octavia and stuff. I think that would be pretty interesting. And I like that Gabriel and Echo and Hope went into the anomaly when they did. I feel like them going in sooner rather than later to track down Bellamy keeps the pacing up for the story a lot better than like waiting episodes to find him. Oh, where is he? Like I really wasn't rooting for that, so I'm glad that they just cut to the chase and got through the anomaly. Another thing that I also thought was kind of weird is that nobody was really. I know that there's a lot going on in Sanctum, and they didn't explain like, oh, Bellamy and them went to go look at this anomaly thing or anything. So it's like they're all having picnics and stuff, and nobody seemed to really ask or care about where these other characters were. So I'm kind of interested in how the secondary like storyline in Sanctum is going to tie into this whole wormhole thing. Um, Especially now that Gabriel is gone. He was the one that seemed to know the most about it. Octavia's gone. Who knows the most about it? Hope's gone. Russell's dead. So who is gonna like really kind of discover and this anomaly? And I'm confused about how that's gonna tie in. And I know in the trailer, like Raven was like, it's a wormhole, and they looked like they were gonna go into it, but I don't know how they get from point A to point B to figuring that out. So I'm intrigued on that. But when it comes to the Sanctum thing, I think the slower part of the episode for me was, the house and everything. But it was good to see the characters kind of chilling out and still kind of grieving and collecting themselves back from all the chaos that they had just gone through. And has it only been a day since like the whole shit went down? I think it hasn't been very long, so maybe that's why nobody has been concerned about the whereabouts of the other characters. But yeah, I thought that part started off a little bit slower. I was definitely more interested in what was going on with the other characters, but it did pick up for me as it went along. I especially liked how we got to talk about or we got to see like all of these different groups kind of all meshed into one now. So we got the children of Gabriel, we got the fanatical prime believer people, we got the prisoners, the miners from Allegis are back in play. They were completely like not there last season, which which was okay with me, and I understand why they weren't. And not that much time has really passed since they got to Sanctum to now, so I get why they weren't woken up and why they weren't anywhere to be seen last season. But I'm excited that they're back because, if they didn't kind of bring them out of cryo, then that just would have been kind of a deadbeat story from season 5. So I'm excited to kind of see, and we also have one crew And I'm just kind of excited to see how these people interact with each other. It seems like the children of Gabriel and the Fanatics obviously have their beef that they've had for a while, but we might have some beef between the prisoners and the children of Gabriel that looks like something that could possibly happen. So there's a lot to kind of see there. I am excited about that. And then I also was really surprised, I guess, at how oh, and we got to see Jordan again. He's back, but his character is really, for me, I don't know about you guys. I was excited for Jordan at the beginning of season 6, and then he kind of fell off for me. Like, he wasn't even in the half of season 6. I forgot that he even was there, and then now he's back, but he just seems kind of neither here nor there for me. I'm not interested in his story anymore. So whatever about Jordan. But hopefully they can spice his character up again, because I started off really like interested in him. So I don't know. And I really didn't understand, like, oh, you got a glimpse when he was talking to Russell. A glimpse of what? Like the anomaly or what? I don't know. Or maybe that, oh, now that I think of it, maybe that's what Russell was talking about. And in the trailer, he's kind of looking at this chart or something about the wormhole. So maybe Jordan is the one that kind of puts the pieces together that there's a wormhole. Because I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. They're gonna have to definitely do. They got some explaining to do on that. But other than that, it picked up more once we started getting more beef between and tension between all of these factions, like, especially like with one crew and all these different people who are all equally kind of like very, I wouldn't say primitive, but very like very intense people. Like the Fanatics, not so much when it comes to like fighting and violence and stuff, but I think it'll be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. But I want to see how it connects with the anomaly. I don't want those two storylines to just be separate from each other for the final season. That's not really, I mean, unless they have some other plan for it that I haven't thought of. But anyway, but I did like when it started to pick up with Clark and her demeanor towards losing her mom, kind of just not really showing or grieving properly. And then like as we build up more, and I like the relationship or the Maddie scene where Maddie kind of was like, oh, not you, like my real mom, and I can help you with that, blah blah blah. And so I think that's pretty interesting. I liked that moment. And when we got later on into the episode, we had the final showdown between Russell and Clark, and he gives back the mom, Abby's like ring and stuff, and she finally like breaks. And I thought that was really really well done on Eliza's part. And fine, we were kind of waiting for that, but I did not see Shady coming like that. I did not see that at all. I thought Russell was gonna like be in a part of the, you know, season, a part of the plot as the last standing prime or whatever. But no, he's gone. So I don't think there's any more primes. Are there? I mean, Gabriel technically is a prime, but like not. But no, I think that's it. I think that's all of them. So yeah, I thought that was really really cool to see Shadehead kind of transfer in, because that storyline was so lackluster last season for me. Um, but I'm actually like, they kind of got me more excited than I was last season about Shadehead, which I didn't think was gonna happen this season, because first of all, I really really like J.R. Bourne, is I think is his name, the actor that played Russell and who is now going to be playing Shadehead. I'm really excited to see him just kind of just do his work. And so on it, that actor on his own kind of makes me excited to see how that's going to play out for the rest of the season, and hopefully we really get some good storyline, like a good solid storyline, not kind of how it was last season. I would like to see, first of all, the actor do something, and also like what is Shade Hedda's like reason for being here? What is his goal? I don't really understand. Does that tie in with the anomaly? How does that tie in with the rest of the story? I hope to see. It seems like they have a lot on their plate. I feel like it's a good thing they have 16 episodes for this, but usually the 100 can do a pretty good job with just having a really phenomenal plot line and story. My only concern is kind of like, where the fuck is Bellamy? Where is he at? What is he doing? Hopefully he does have a good storyline. He's the male lead, so I want to see where his character is at. We can't just, like, it's like, you can't just throw away his character and cart him off into the woods, like, with some ghost people and not explain anything about him. And that is really concerning to me. And I feel like it'll be a really big letdown. But other than that, I am hyped for the season now specifically because of the anomaly and the warring factions and all those moving parts. And I just want to see how, and Shade Hedda and / Russell, I want to see how this all ties together. Hopefully in a really, really good way. I hope it works out. So yeah, that's about all I got. Please let me know what you thought of the episode. And I do apologize about, this video is definitely not, what I wanted it to be because of my computer, and I'm just going to give it a rest. I'm going to take a weekend off and like not even use my computer at all to let it kind of get back to normal. And it's okay, but it's like just needs a break. And yeah, I'll see you next week. I'm really excited to go into the anomaly. And it was weird how the promo wasn't out right after. Like, what's up with that? So I just think it's really, the advertisement for this season has been really strange to me. I don't know if it's because of this whole fucking hoopla that we're in, but it's been really, really strange how we have not been getting, like, it took 2 weeks before the damn season was coming out, we finally got a trailer that was like a mess, and then we didn't get like a promo for the next episode until like 2 days later. I think that's really strange. So I hope everything's okay, but and I hope that this doesn't affect the actual season. Like, I hope that the quality of the advertisement doesn't reflect on the quality of the filming and all the work that they've done. So anywho, so yes, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really want to know your thoughts on this episode and your expectations for the season, and I will see you all next week. May we meet again. Bye.